Hello YouTube, NeoSolid22 back again with another pickup video. This time I've got a lot of stuff. I will try to make it as brief as possible, but there's a lot here. I've hit some Facebook groups, had a trade with Trade Sell Collect, Retro Video Games and Toys group. I can't remember the full name, but Maxwell Vader and me, I bought a game off him, off that group. It's my second time working with that group. It's a great group on Facebook. Check it out. It's nationwide. Really good admins, at least to this point, and the founder, really cool guy. But alright, let's get past that and let's get to the games. So first off, a guy from the St. Louis Retro Gamers had some games posted up for sale. Bob Friedel, I think I've mentioned his name before. He sold me Super Castlevania 4 too previously, but nothing special, but some games that I wanted to fill some space in my collection. Got some Super Nintendo games, which if you watch my videos you know I'm not a huge Super Nintendo collector. You can see my Super Nintendo games right here, and that's all of them right there. It's like 30 games or something like that. But I really love the Super Nintendo. It was one of my favorite systems growing up, of course. I'm a big Nintendo person. I love Sega, but though too. But Nintendo overall. So here's what I got from Bob. Pink Goes to Hollywood, which is a Pink Panther game. Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally, which I can only assume is a racing game with Roadrunner in it. I don't know for sure. A game that I've always heard great things about, but I never actually played. Lagoon. Then Metal Combat, which I've actually never played either. And also traded Bob a Gyromite with a FAMI adapter in it. You might have seen that in my video from my epic NES pickups. So I traded him that. Gave this game I wanted. Gave him a pretty good deal. He traded me Aliens vs Predator on Super Nintendo for that. So I'm very happy to get this. It's one I've been wanting. I want to play it actually. So you might see it in a gameplay video upcoming. Bob also had some NES games, so I picked up a few of those that I didn't have. Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Captain Planet, which I bet is a garbage game, and Spot, which is of course the 7-Up character game. And one more thing I got from Bob. I think I got a theme going on here. Cool Spot on Genesis. So that's pretty cool. I got both the Spot games on 2 different systems. I think there was one on the Super Nintendo too. That's not complete, but got the manual and cartridge, so that's what matters. Next off, like I mentioned earlier, Maxwell Vader from T-Scran V Gat, whatever, on Facebook. I bought Gunstar Heroes off of him. He gave me a great deal on it. It is unfortunately missing the manual, but the important part's there, the cart. This is one I've been wanting for a good while. The art is in fantastic shape on this. The box looks real nice. So it's one of the best Sega Genesis games out there in my opinion. Very happy to get it. Gunstar Heroes. Check it out if you haven't. I'll probably play that one in a gameplay video too. Alright, so Facebook, another Facebook group, a local buy-sell trade group. I just happened to run across this and I was shocked it had been on there for a few hours and nobody had commented on it. And I was like, hey, I'm interested in this. And the guy got back to me. He gave me his number to text him, so I texted him. He said, you know, he paid like $60 for it, but he was willing to take much less because his kids didn't want to play it anymore. So it's like, okay, well, I got $30 in my wallet right now, and he's like, I'll take it. And I was like, sweet, because I've been looking for this for a long time. It's a Sega CD, and of course a Model 2 Genesis attached. This came with 3 controllers. No games, unfortunately, but he says the Sega CD works. Even if it doesn't, I'll be okay, because I don't see myself playing a ton of Sega CD, and I haven't had a chance to test it. But because I got that, and I went over to Game Trader 2, Chuck Shaw's shop, and went in there and I just was looking for a cheapo Sega CD game to buy to test it out before I go full on buying Sega CD games. So he had NBA Jam in just a generic DVD case. That was $3 at his shop, so I picked that up to test it out. I haven't tested it yet, but I will. And somebody had traded in a Pokemon Silver. Battery's dead. He said he really didn't want to deal with trying to replace the battery or sell it, so threw it in. As you know, he gave me the Pokemon Yellow too with the Repro label and the dead battery. So, you know, these are just shelf pieces for me. I'll probably never go back and play the Pokemon games, but it's kind of cool to have the little GB carts. Very cool, you know, good deal. I appreciate free stuff all the time. So Chuck helped me out there. Additionally, from Chuck, I bought Super Mario 3D Land for my son, and I can't find the case to it because my son's been playing it. So I got that, and I got a few other games from him, and I can't seem to place where they are. Maybe, hold on just a second. Oh, there they are. So this is some more stuff that I got from him. Picked up War Gods on the N64. That's not a box. That's actually a rental type case. It's in good shape though. Got the cool little rental case with it. So I picked that up. Picked up a couple of generic Nintendo games that I didn't have. Tecmo Super Bowl. So that's go in the collection. I know, Tecmo Bowl, yay! And Tecmo Baseball. One I've been looking at over and over again in his shop, and I just haven't picked it up over the last couple times I've been there, but I finally picked it up. And of course I said Super Mario 3D Land on 3DS, which is awesome, by the way. And then he had this game, which I didn't even know existed, Centipede Infestation for 3DS, and that was only $6, so I picked that up for my son to play and me to play. And then I went to GameStop and picked up New Super Mario Bros. 2 in a generic GameStop case. That sucks, but my son wanted to play it, so I picked that up, and it's a pretty awesome game, by the way. So definitely check that one out. So that's what I got there at Chuck Shaw's shop, and of course GameStop. Game Trader 2, awesome place. Check it out if you're in the St. Louis area, or even if you're not, fly in. Why not? So then I was on Facebook groups, and I ran into a couple people who were selling some lots. First thing, I did an in search of ad on one of the Facebook groups, and this lady comes on there and says she has some GameCube games. So I'm like, I'm always down for GameCube games. So she sent me a picture of them, and there was some good titles in there, so I offered a good amount of money for them. I don't want to rip her off, but I'm not going to pay retail for these things, obviously. So she said okay, and then we met and picked it up. And I also ran into an Xbox ad on there. Somebody selling an Xbox and a bunch of games. And I gave it probably more than I should have for the Xbox lot. But it had some games I wanted. Mostly just one game I really wanted that I've been wanting to buy for a while, and I just never have. So these are all kind of mixed together for me, so I'm just kind of going to go through them as I find them. They're in a big box here because I picked them up at the exact same time. I met these two people at the exact same time to pick these things up. So I'll go through this stuff, and some of these are doubles. Probably may go in my prize pack for my 50 subscriber contest, or in a prize. I'm having a meetup this Sunday, and we're doing an Ikaruga high score challenge, so that might go in the prize pack for that too. So what I got, these are some of the Xbox games that I got. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, which is probably in my top 3 Xbox games, along with the KOTOR games. This one's just in a generic case, and it's got the art, but it doesn't have the manual, but the disc is great. So pretty happy to get that. Halo Combat Evolved, I'm not sure if there's anybody that owned an Xbox that doesn't own this game, but I got that, and the manual's not included, but the disc is there and in good shape. And this is weird. I actually got 2 of these. Grand Theft Auto double pack. So it's got Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 releases for Xbox in there. This is mostly complete. Both of them, it was weird. Grand Theft Auto 3 is complete. Grand Theft Auto Vice City is not complete on both of them. One of them had the map, one of them didn't. So this was the one that didn't have anything in Grand Theft Auto 3. And then I got Fable, which is actually a complete one. These actually smell a little bit like smoke, which, as a game hunter, you're going to get from time to time. Here's a few more I already had. Splinter Cell, which if you want to mod an Xbox, that's what you need to use. Ghost Recon, which is actually another one of my favorite games on Xbox. If you haven't played Ghost Recon on Xbox, it's fantastic tactical type shooter. Really fun if you like that kind of thing. And then Project Snowblind, which is pretty much a garbage game, but you know, I played it a long time ago and actually enjoyed it a little bit for what it was. So I got that, and then these are from the GameCube lot. I already have both of these, so these are kind of for trade, sell, whatever. Nobody will want this, Tiger Woods PGA 2003, but you know what? This is the best golf game ever made, in my opinion. It is really fun, and it's especially good on GameCube because the controller is perfect for a golf game. Check that out. I'm telling you, best golf game ever made. And I don't believe that's complete. Got a GameCube instruction booklet, but not the actual manual. And then I got Sonic Heroes, which I've never played. I've had it for a while. This is, of course, the player's choice, which means it sold a lot of copies. Most newer Sonic games are garbage, and unfortunately the newest one, Sonic Boom, I'm hearing bad things about, which is stinks, because I was actually looking forward to it, but looks like that's not going to work out for me. So that's some of the stuff. I got more coming. Let me just move my piles around. That'll work. Throw them on the floor. Alright. Zelda promotional disc with the Collector's Edition. Zelda Collector's Edition. It's a promotional disc. It's funny, I run across these quite a bit, but they're actually pretty well in demand. This one is complete. Super complete and super great condition. Actually trading that one off to Chris Limp in the St. Louis Retro Gamers. He's been wanting it for a while. It's the second one I found, so I went to him first to offer it. I got Madagascar. That's not something I was particularly looking for, but something I got. SpongeBob SquarePants, The Battle for Bikini Bottom, which actually I hear is not a bad game. So probably check that out with my son. He's a SpongeBob fanatic. Let's see here. Got Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Obviously a kid's game. That's complete. This is one I actually kind of think is cool. NFL Street. It's actually a really good game. I played it a little bit back when it came out. It's complete. So it's kind of cool to get that. I never bought them. I think I just rented them. Party Blast, which is a Nickelodeon game with some of their older characters, not the newer stuff. So we've got the Rugrats, the Wild Thornberrys, Rocket Power, Jimmy Neutron, and SpongeBob on that one, it looks like. I think it's a party game, like Mario Party ripoff. Alright, back to some Xbox games. We got Freaky Flyers, which is in a generic GameStop case, which I hate, but oh well. Pretty cool one. Unreal Championship. That's complete. So it's kind of nice to have that one. It's kind of a collection thing, because I'm pretty sure the servers are dead on that one at this point. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I'm sure it's a garbage game, but it is complete. So, but it can go in my Star Wars games. That's cool. Quantum Redshift, which I've never played. Don't know what it's about. Assume it's a racing type game. Kind of, you know, collection material. I got actually a bunch of these, the Xbox Magazine demo disc, which is cool. You know, I don't really collect them, but I'll throw them on the shelf, you know. Maybe I'll check them out one day. Tiger Woods 2004, so I got 2003 for GameCube, got 2004 for Xbox. That's complete. Carve, which is manual and game only. It comes in a generic GameStop case, of course. And there's the other Grand Theft Auto double pack. Alright, FIFA 07, nothing to speak of there, it's a sports game. Madden 05, who cares? Drake of the 99 Dragons, that's a garbage game. Nobody should actually want to ever own this, it's horrible, but now I own it. I know, it's kind of looking like this Xbox lot was not that great, but I'm telling you, I'm going to come up to the one game that I really wanted. Sims Bustin' Out, that's not it. Here's some more GameCube. Another SpongeBob game, SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Like I said, my son's a SpongeBob fanatic. He'll love that. NASCAR Thunder 2003. Yeah, never going to play that one. Here's one I think is very cool. And you know, I haven't even checked if this is like more valuable or anything, but this is NBA Street Volume 3. And it's actually got the Mario characters you can play in it. So that's very cool. It's kind of a... I would assume this is a pretty cool game. I haven't played it, but it goes along with the NFL Street game. It's similar. It's kind of like a, you know, wacky basketball game, NBA Jam style, sort of, not really. Then I got Cars. on GameCube, which is based off the worst Pixar movie, but hey, you know, my kids will like that. Alright, additionally, this is outside of these lots I got. I went and met somebody and got a little GameCube lot. It came with Wind Waker, which is not in this box, but I got a Wind Waker out of this. And these were like $3 a piece, so I got Wind Waker for $3. Ultimate Spider-Man, which is actually not a bad Spider-Man game overall. That's complete. And then Resident Evil 4, which is not complete, unfortunately, but it has, of course, both discs. And this is the best looking GameCube game you'll ever find. It's ridiculous how good this game looks on GameCube. It really used the system well. And of course, it only came out on GameCube at first before it was ported over to PlayStation 2 and pretty much everything else, Wii even. Alright, back to the Xbox lot. There's a lot more in here. Alright, so more of the Xbox lot. Time Splitters 2, which is a great game. That's complete. Tetris Worlds, which is complete. That's a good game too. Crazy Taxi 3, which is complete. Yeah, it's not a great game, but it's fun. And, you know, this is not what I got the lot for, but it may be the greatest named game of all time. Big Mother Truckers. So, yeah, that's horrible. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. These are all complete, by the way. Pro Stroke Golf, which I've never heard of, but nonetheless, I own it now. NBA Ballers Phenom, which feels incomplete, not complete. Here's the one I bought the lot for, basically. And, you know, I could have got this cheaper than what I paid for this lot, but, you know, I could get all those rest of those games for a pretty decent price overall after this one. Been looking for it forever. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I'm very happy to have this. It's buggy. It's an Obsidian game. They made Fallout New Vegas. And all Obsidian does is take franchises that are very successful and make sequels to them. Fallout New Vegas was a sequel, of course, to Fallout 3. Buggy as hell. And a good game, but very buggy. Needed a patch for me to actually even get through it because I got locked into the Vegas Strip in that game. Same thing goes here. This game was so buggy. I mean, I had to start this game, like, I'd lose so much progress because of bugs in this game. But you know what it is? It's a fun game. So I can forgive their transgressions on that front, I suppose. And also, I got another Xbox, which it came with the adapter. Let's see, I think it's got the power cord in here. Yeah, power cord, AV cable, a generic controller, a memory card, and then the actual Xbox Duke controller. Actually, it looks like it's broken a little bit. I wasn't buying it for the Xbox, let's face it. I'll probably mod this one out or something, give it to somebody maybe. This is my third one. I've got 2 more sitting on the shelf over there. So, yeah, I've got a lot of Xboxes. Then I got NBA Live 07 in a red box case. Midway Arcade Treasures 3. ESPN College Hoops 2K5. Xbox Magazine disc again. NFL Fever 2003. And another Xbox Magazine disc. So, overall, had a good week. Yeah, this has actually all been in a week. And then tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going out and hitting some yard sales and stuff, and I'm meeting a guy and picking up what I hope to show in my next video. I'm really excited about it. That's going to be a tease for you because I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I'm really excited. It's something I've been looking for a long time. I'm paying for it. I'll tell you that. I am paying for it. But it's something I've been wanting. It's something that's going to make some future things that I plan on doing with my channel even better and easier to do. So, I still got the subscriber contest going on. I urge you to enter. Monday, 11:59 p.m. Central Time is the end date for it, for you to enter. I've only got 1 video entry right now. You know who you are. You're a winner right now, but somebody else may enter. So I hope you can enter. Like, subscribe, comment on this video. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching.